Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh, can't say I'm terrible.
I take it you're ready to learn your...
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people.
I will, Professor.
Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it. Pumpkins.
Rebellion. Professor,
Yes.
I was wondering...
Are you considering...
I haven't decided quite yet.
You do seem to... I believe that when choosing a path, as well as how one may best...
Of course, Professor.
I recall it quite vividly. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy. I knew of the alchemy, of course. I wondered if it was possible.
What type of beast is...
It is a spectacular... Its eggs are made of pure...
Seems quite a challenge.
It was. He was near a tree hollow.
What did you do with them?
Only poachers see the value. I hid. And
That sounds incredible.
Now, beasts and all that they provide.
I shall remember that, Professor.
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Sure and in control.
Revelio. castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. I should investigate. Rebellion. Leviosa. Incendio. Revelio. Looks intriguing. Revelio.
Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the...
It did. I overheard them talking and... Did you know that they have orders from Vic... Does this have anything to do with Rookwood?
It does, somewhat.
Fair enough. Does the name Horndell?
I'm afraid not.
The poacher's best kept... I also over... The poacher spoke of this. If you ever meet my...
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not...
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but I think she worries I'll do something.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. Dugdog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is... odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But
I found goblin armor. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
you all dribbling over there? Look like you've been had by the flobberworm himself.
A more hushed approach is likely wise.
Yeah. Anyone looking for trouble, found it.
I heard something. Why don't you check your pockets after you're dead?
You'll feel that tomorrow, if you like. Looks like someone's taken. Let me go.
Hey, one of my own.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Repair it. What in Merlin's name? Are those dragons? It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. How could they possibly enjoy this? There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't... What I wouldn't give to be a Demiguise right now.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's been.
Well, you've made a mistake.
having none of your nonsense.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramlock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Revelia. Alohomora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you? You're a threat.
Let's play.
What's this? One less human to worry about.
Back for more?
Yeah.
been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg.
What now? She didn't exactly...
I don't know. Nothing about this and the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew...
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers. At least it'll be hard hiding something like this from...
Should we expect trouble?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target.
We aren't helping ourselves.
You're right. If there's any... Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my...
Revelio. Revelio.
Are you alright? Look like you've seen a ghost.
If only.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys...
When you spot or hear a flying key, you're to follow it back to its cabinet. I hope you follow some. If you open a cabinet,
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Lumos. Revelio. So this is the underground harbor. The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Bombard! Arrested. Revelio.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon.
Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to...
Did she now?
Quiz.
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. Hence, I have created a small quiz. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many... they don't value knowledge the way I...
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then...
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll... Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of...
The snake bird.
No. Incorrect. The answer was... The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1260... Which potion is commonly referred to as lick...
Felix Felicis.
Well done! The tale of the three brothers
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct! According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, true or false, Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change... Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more, and I won't be giving you any more easy questions.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council does... Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Ukrainian Ironbelly.
No, I'm sorry, but though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft. It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide-behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
A Lethervold.
That's incorrect. The answer... While the hide-behind has the power of invisibility, What is the only spell known to repel a lethe?
The Patronus charm.
Well done. The only known survivor of a lethe... Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Evangeline Orpington.
That's incorrect. The answer I was... One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it... What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Knowledge is the real magic.
No. The answer was, never tickle asleep. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco dormiens numquam titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
The basilisk.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was the rune's paw. According to Parselmouths, where is Ilvermorny's school of witch...
The Pyrenees.
No. Ilvermorny is at the American school. What is the most powerful love potion known to witch...
Amortentia.
Amortentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find. Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
I don't have time.
That's fine. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Very need to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Revelio. Revelio.
Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
How does Garrett's subterranean concoction sound? Too obtuse?
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this time?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your school.
Thank you, Professor. The extras...
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunity. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of... Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it... Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can...
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the... Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected...
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can, in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Hello, Adelaide. How?
Very well, thanks to you. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits. He was willingly going to rot away in that.
Any other pertinent detail?
Plenty. Uncle Roland couldn't be certain, but he thought he overheard goblins talking about... He wasn't sure what they meant, but something about the... It's clear you saved my uncle from a very bad...
It was nothing at all, Adelaide.
So am I. Seeing him again was such a relief. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there. Bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Hello, Gareth. So, has your...
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days... I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire...
If you're setting things on fire, then perhaps you ought to rethink your...
That's exactly what Aunt Matilda said. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticism. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
Alohomora. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
It's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. Requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the Catacomb.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Hello, Mr. Moon. I actually have some...
Oh, my mind feels lighter. I did promise to show you. With that knowledge, you'll be able to break open even stronger. However, we don't yet know who's behind these stats. If you bring me more moons, I'll show you how to cut. Keep looking for those moons, You'll save my sanity, and we may get to the bottom of whoever's behind all of this.
Why do students always run when Peasy wants to have some fun?
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
When what was lost has been found, the brothers betrayal of war.
Revelio. 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 Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio.
Hello, pardon me?
Hello there. Was there...
Hello, I was wondering if you would be interested in having your own shop. Penny's the name. Penny's mistress is selling this shop. And it might surprise you to know that...
Oh, it would be wonderful to have a place...
You'll be able to give Penny almost... If you want the shop, and Penny hopes that you do.
Why is your mistress selling the shop?
Penny cannot be certain. There's however, she has... Penny's fine. Sometimes Penny simply needs to...
What kind of things would I be able...
All kinds. Anything from... If a fire exists...
Why are the premises in such...
Oh, the previous tenants... Penny is perfectly capable...
How is it you're so good at selling?
Oh, before he died, Penny supposes it. Master Mason was so...
All right, I shall go.
Oh, this is... You can find Mistress May. Penny does hope she gets...
Revelio.
Can't imagine how I'd have felt as a boy.
Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora. Any more cozy than Hogsmeade. Hello, Madam Mason?
Why, yes. Yeah.
Perhaps
I think you will find my... But... And do please forgive me for asking.
I have a knack for this sort of thing, if I do say so myself. If I can...
Well, I reckon you have the confidence. And of course you'll have Penny to help you. That elf, I assume she told you she comes with the place.
She did indeed. An exceedingly fair price for a shop and an elf.
Huh? You are wise to beware. No catch, really. I simply ask that you allow me to do you the favour. The last thing we need here in Hogsmeade is for one bad apple.
Your faith in me is overwhelming. You're sorely mistaken.
There's that confidence again. And of course, I wish... Do we have a deal?
What precisely do you mean, should my efforts fail?
Honestly, I only mean that if for some reason you're unable to keep the shop. But, as you've implied, the odd...
The shop seems to be in an idea.
It is indeed. My late husband was the... You'd be wise to take advantage of this opportunity.
It looks to be rather a mess. Why haven't other tenants been able...
As you've no doubt considered, running a shop is not as simple as those less savvy might. The new owner, however, will have some... Her assistance will make all the difference, I should think.
It does sound intriguing, but I need to consider my finances.
Very well, but I won't be able to keep the shop open. If you do want the shop, I'd advise you to return to me as soon as possible.
Aloha Mora. What do we have here? A demiguise. Revelio. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. Revelio.
Never knew butterflies were attracted to treasure. I must have missed that one in Beasts.
Revelio. Over here. Aloha Mora. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. Hogsmeade, here I come. This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. I think a collar.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar.
That attack always did... Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control...
Exactly.
Merlin.
That's a good idea. We need to...
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood.
If it's all right with you, I'd rather not say. At least not at the moment.
Understood. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Revelio.
I'm sure you had your reasons, but breaking into Wilfred Lawley's home wasn't the brightest idea. I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours. A pleasure doing business with you. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Alohomora. Revelio. What do we have here? Alohomora. Revelio. fine now, demiguys. Revelio. Alohomora.
Promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where...
Revelio.
Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
You're back. Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
It's not like her to forget.
Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Madam Mason, about the shop.
Yes?
I've decided I'd like to go ahead and purchase the shop.
I have to say I
am indeed.
And...
Wait a minute, brave.
Oh, I only meant that it takes metal to run one's own...
Oh, of course. And you're right.
Please do. Oh, one more thing. Since my husband died, I've not been able to bring myself to retrieve... They're in a chest at the back of the shop. As you get organised, I wish you the very best.
Revelio. Well, I've done it, Penny.
Oh, Penny is so pleased. Penny was...
I'm glad you're here to help me.
Goodness, what a kind thing to say. Penny, there is much to do. The last tenant left in a bit of a rush, so we'll need to clean up.
Well then, let's get to it.
Penny is ready. Between the two of us, we should have this place up and running in no time.
Repair.
Oh, Penny can already see the potential. This will surely be the most successful shop in Hogwarts. Mistress Mason wanted Penny to be sure and give you this key.
Oh, yes. She mentioned it to me. It contains some of...
Penny wonders if you should open... Penny must get back to work now.
Revelio. That's all. Why would someone store one hat in here? Revelio. That's not very hospitable.
Oh, goody! Someone to play with. You seem brave, Sword. What fun this will be!
Lumos.
For me, at least.
Revelio. That's new. Onwards, I suppose. What in the... Who's there? Revelio. That's lovely. Seems as if I should hang something there. Lumos. These lanterns must belong somewhere. Revelio. Lumos. Perhaps the lanterns are meant to be hung on the hands.
How enlightening! You might survive a bit longer than the others.
Lumos.
Oh, you've come so far, so quickly. Well done. You might be just the playmate I've been looking for. I do hope you enjoy my playground. I encourage you to tell everyone about it. If you make it out, that is. Please try. If you get to the end, perhaps we can come to some sort of arrangement. I do want your shop to succeed, after all. What's the saying? Two sides to every story. Unfortunately for you, both sides knew it a my story. And you'll have to complete both to get to the end. You've chosen the scholarly route. You'll need more than you've learned from books to best me. It's always good to have a different perspective on things.
Revelio. Revelio. Bombarda. Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
So much fun to be had. My head is spinning.
Revelio. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Lumos. Perhaps I should pull the lantern into this room to cause the room to rotate again. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
All books and no play make one quite dull indeed.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. I wonder if I need to place lanterns to open these doors. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Oh, deja vu. What's it? Running in circles, are we? Perhaps you should retrace your steps.
Lumos. What was that? Lumos. 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 Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Wingardium Lumos. Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Lumos.
Oh, how nice of him to pop in.
Lumos. Revelio.
Home, sweet home.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Ta-ta for now! I simply adore this blooming place. Don't you?
Revelio.
You know, foliage, like most living things, won't survive for long in the darkness. Oh, I'm afraid of the dark. Does it worry you that I can see you, but you can't see me? It should. I'd offer you a seat, but I'm rearranging the furniture. Plus, don't want you getting too comfortable for what's in store, do I?
Only 2 lanterns, but 3 spots. Perhaps I should move them around to open the door and blow.
Ah, a worthy playmate. Well done, me.
close. I wonder if I need to place lanterns to open these doors.
Confringo!
What's this? A game within a game? Ooh, knight to H3. Nighty-night!
Revelio.
That wasn't too difficult.
Oh, goodness! I do hope you're having as much fun as me. I think I'll keep you around a bit longer.
Incendio! Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Now that should get your attention. Well, this has been fun. Much to do. See you in a bit. Aha! Finally! You, my inordinately clever friend, appear to have traversed this seemingly never-ending dungeon relatively unscathed. And now I suppose you'll want to go. Everyone leaves me, usually in a straitjacket, never to return. I'm starting to take it personally. I'm tired of having no one to play with. Ooh, tell you what, I'll make you a deal. If you can match wits with me now and agree to give me unfettered access to the shop for, say, 1 day a month to have a little fun, I'll sign a contract. Pursuant to which, let me see, I will blah, 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 blah. Oh, yes, leave you and your customers alone at all other times, etc., etc. You get your shop, I get my chaos. Sound acceptable? Excellent! Let the games begin! Anxious cat, but cat, I mean. Finally, someone deserving of the playground I so meticulously crafted. Such a treat to have fun again in my little dungeon.
I wouldn't call it fun, really.
Wouldn't you?
So, about that contract.
I am a poltergeist of my word.
Just to be clear, what does this agreement entail?
Pay attention.
Why would you enter into such...
Much as I love banging about the place, it's no comparison. One doesn't really understand the value.
Very well. I shall agree to your contract.
Hooray! No more of this. Wait, did you say one?
I did. In order that I have a successful shop with lots of customers, would you agree to causing chaos? I would.
Pleasure doing business. You've worn me out. Well done. I had a feeling about you. I have to admit, Cassandra did a wonderful job finding the perfect playmate.
Hello, Penny.
Penny is so...
Were you worried I might not return?
Penny was beginning to think yet another shopkeeper was going to end up in St. Mungo's.
Another shopkeeper? St. Mungo's? I think... Penny, please stop holding your breath. Tell me what's going on.
Oh, please forgive me.
But how can you be forbidden from telling me what's going on?
Penny is confused. Penny thought that if you came back...
Thank you, Penny. I think...
Oh, Penny is certain that's a brilliant idea. Oh, Penny will wait, right?
I'm just trying to practice.
Rebellion. Officer Singer, I have some...
Ah, good to see you again.
Cassandra Mason sold me her shop and then tried to drive me mad in a haunted dungeon.
Cassandra Mason?
I am perfectly capable of owning a shop, but more important...
No, I heard that.
And according to the house elf that came with the shop, she's done this sort of thing before.
I wondered what was going on. She seemed... In any event, these are serious Perhaps a little visit with Cassandra is in order.
The tail.
Oh, hello, Ruth. I see you've met my new tenant.
Cassandra, it's my understanding that you sold your shop and your elf to this student. Now, they've been telling me some very interesting stories about your business practices. Perhaps you should come with me.
Stop her! What on earth are they teaching you at that school these days?
should have known better than to do business with a wily student.
I'm disappointed in you, Cassandra. Incarcerate! You don't know what you're doing! Don't I? I always wondered why you couldn't seem to keep a tenant in that shop of yours. I must admit, the notion of a haunted dungeon never crossed my mind. Thanks for this. You can head back to the shop. Check on that house elf of yours, she's probably terrified.
Scrawny little traitor herself! I should have known it was...
Silencio. Oh, and not to worry. Cassandra will immediately file the paperwork needed to grant you ownership of both the shop and the elf.
Thank you, Officer Singer.
Best of...
Penny, I have what I hope will be good.
Oh, well, that... Penny is so relieved. Penny had the most difficult time keeping the truth from you. Penny promises to work as hard as she can for such a...
Penny, I found an item of clothing in the dungeon that I'd like to give you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Penny never thought she would be given clothing and become a free elf.
It's my pleasure. You deserve it.
Of course, Penny will be staying on and managing the shop for you.
Penny, you're free. You can do anything you've ever wanted to.
But all Penny has ever wanted to do is run a shop with a friend.
If that's what you want to do, Penny, then nothing would make me happier.
Penny is too. All that's left is for you to choose a sign for your new shop, and Penny will...
I choose stitches and drafts.
Excellent choice.
Thank you. I shall work on collecting items for the shop's inventory. Oh, and Penny, we'll be closing the shop by...
Oh, perhaps today you have something you'd like Penny to sell for you? Oh, Penny will fetch a good price for what you'd like to sell. Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Revelio.
Oh, perhaps today you have something you'd like Penny to sell for you?
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that could have been anything.
You know what it was, Nats.
I am allowed to leave the castle.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want...
But Mother! If someone had meddled in Matabilela...
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Then placing the leaf, and that is just...
Can you choose what form?
Oh no, my mother is I believe it is...
How does it feel?
Well, but it gets easier though. And I love being able to...
Now the nickname makes sense.
It is. I love trying... She says that no creature... She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her...
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were... I choose to act as you have. I must deal... My mother cannot... Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.